Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, I did not see
that. Picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Canes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Oh my gosh, I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path to just run and pound Hill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's going to take off here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Travis Hunter.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up.
Not even Travis Hunter.
You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Refusing to be brought down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's reeled in. It's Scott. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah. Because he
the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys. Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Pass rush closing in, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Yeah, I mean, I could have given this
Tackled
one
quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
But I just didn't want
And
to
you just
go back
continue
and
to see
forth.
the chemistry between these two.
No.
And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the handoff. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough.
Nobody picked him up, Buster?
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense take it over a run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap.
Yeah, restructure like 4 big contracts and then cut some motherfuckers too.
Running through the tackle. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job at coming up and run support.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Booker. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread
I
the
have a
field
+2
around, try to
speed
create
and
space,
acceleration
try to
on
create
MVP.
one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Gomez. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Solid tackle. Able to get him down. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the gun now on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They'll hand it off. He breaks into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
And we're able to get him down.
The
player is down,
one play.
Injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
He'll make it into the end zone.
Touchdown,
NC State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football from the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having
Texas
a
A&M too.
has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Stand him off like a pistol. Keep him off like a pistol on everything.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Gomez. sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
It's second down after that completion. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running play called on third and short.
Oh, shit.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking for some space. It's Booker. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Hopefully it's 5-10 minutes.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dropping back. It's Gomez. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now.
Yeah. Practice,
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spot.
Nigga, so he blocked 2 people?
Come on, man. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Timeout is called a Tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called a Tuck strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. Try to make it with
Nope.
a quarterback sneak.
Nope.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Patterns now has our halftime
That's
up.
actually crazy when we get out one run. Especially on the hurry up.
NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
We have 10 points out there on the field.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field.
She had 0. That's not how that works.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Scanning the field, it's Gomez. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all.
Overthrow. Let's go.
Downfield and incomplete. A
Cool.
4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Hand off to the right side.
Definitely getting a little lucky this game, you know.
Midfield line at the 49.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. NC State getting set for their 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This
box.
back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Using his legs, it's Scott. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. And we'll see if they can convert.
They go with a direct snap. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Are you hype, bro?
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting
whoever you
set
play,
now.
just dot your ass up. Throw down. Throw out.
That one bounces through the end zone.
That's my
So
head
start
pop
at
somebody
the
with
25.
KO. Get you upset.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and
Head somebody
ended
with
up costing
KO.
them 6
DKO.
points.
On the
And they
DKO
bounce back here.
for the game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made across the
Hope
middle by
somebody
the
will.
running back.
And Lil
That'll pick
Bucky,
up first down yardage
whoever you
very
got
near
safety
the
at the
40.
top.
The
Two
Hurricanes
deep out
will
there.
hustle to the line to run the hurry-up
Get that.
offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here.
This is a
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this
hell,
ball.
that's not how it used to be. I think that's why people stopped using
for
it.
this offense.
back in the day, that joke was fucking nuts.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball.
I feel it.